All right, guys. So we have another interview. So I'm calling it a meet. This time I'm meeting the Santrofi Band. This year I got a chance to do Coachella for the very first time. It was like the first major international festival I attended, and I was really amazed. And I thought to myself, why don't we have more Ghanaians represent? And these guys here, they've been representing in grand style in several international festivals that took part that took place especially this summer, and
Right.
I have them in the studio. So we're going to talk about those experiences and also for you guys to know more about the band. So welcome back. I believe some of you just
Thank you.
touched down from
Yeah,
Yeah.
London
yeah,
via
from UK.
Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just as
cool.
dawn.
Cool. So you must be feeling tired.
So tired.
So walk us through what has been, because I realized from the dates, June, July was quite busy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you can start off, letting us know what you've been doing from June.
Well, we've done so many great shows. Just imagine this is our very first tour we did. This is our very first tour, and we've been able to share the same stage with Cardi B, Ziggy Marley, Chance the Rapper, Janelle Monae, Massey Gray,
Yeah.
and so many amazing world class musicians. I always say we don't even have one record out there.
Yeah.
Not a single. We haven't sold one single record, and we're sharing stages with people who sold platinum. They sold like hundreds of thousands of records. So it's been a tremendously overwhelming journey. Like
Good.
crazy, crazy, crazy. We went to so many countries. We went to
Denmark.
Denmark.
Yeah,
We went to
Switzerland.
Germany,
Switzerland,
Switzerland, Portugal.
So which festivals do you do in Denmark? Was the
Roskilde.
Roskilde.
And in Germany?
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Germany was
We did
Fusion.
Fusion, and we
Yeah.
did Juicy Beats. And so
Cool,
on.
cool. And then you have one coming up in the UK. The what's it called?
Yeah, we have WOMAD.
The WOMAX.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. When is that one?
That was in October.
In October. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. So, what was it for you? You said this is your first time sort of touring, but
Yes.
obviously you've been performing for years,
Right.
either separately or together.
Right.
How different was it on these various platforms for you now?
Well, it's always different. Like this band is a fresh band. We actually we've been working together for a while, playing for all the highlife legends, namely Ebotela, CK Man, Papa Yang Singh, Pat Thomas, and all those great musicians. So we have the feel and the edge for highlife. So along the line, we thought, okay, why don't we come together collectively and develop a more modernized way of the indigenous style high life. We still want to keep the indigenous thing in there because we realized it was getting lost. That's the main objective of. So I called Dominic and I told him, yo, this is what I'm thinking. What do you think? He was like, yo, he's been wanting to do this for a long time. Let's put it on. I called in Stroma. He lives in Kumasi. He's like, yo, no, I got to get somewhere to rent in Ghana and let's put this together. So we started writing songs, and a friend of ours, we sent it to them in Europe, and it's like, yo, you wrote 2 songs, do a whole album. I can get you a record deal, and I can get you gigs. We're like, really? So Dominic, because he's booked, he does all the sessions, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Dominic, cancel everything, let's go in. Because this could be a really, really, really big thing.
Yeah.
And what makes it even interesting is like we haven't actually been on a road together for a long time. This is the first time we're actually coming together as Santrofi to do this. So we're getting so many feedbacks, like it's crazy everywhere. Like it's crazy. It's just crazy everywhere. So we thought about putting this together, and it worked.
That's amazing. Because some people have been together longer and they still haven't cracked it. You mentioned that somebody was able to. You had a contact who sort of made it easy for you,
Right.
especially for the for Europe.
Right.
So in terms of music, in terms of when you go out there to perform, are you also performing songs that are classics that people know already, and are you also perform your own music? If so, how many of those do you have in terms of records that are yours at the moment?
Yeah, I think as my brother said, the album is not out yet, but we do the ones we we recorded on our own, and we try to chip in one or two legendary tracks from Ghana, Senior ID Donko, one of his songs we've been doing. Trust me, we did it, and Ziggy Marley was like, man, you guys.
He was like, he's coming to Ghana.
He was like, it's like he's coming. So I think we're trying to, as my brother said, we're trying to chip in the indigenous stuff, which is getting lost in the system. We want to fuse it with, with a modernized way, just to catch the old and the, the young generation. So, yeah.
But the thing about live band music is that everybody loves it, but sometimes people don't give it that opportunity to say and allow themselves to get to experience it. So that said, what would you call for in terms of even back home in Ghana so that people get more opportunities to experience such music?
Okay, I'm going to bring it back a little bit. Back in the day, in the 60s and 70s, we had so many bands in Ghana, so many bands. If you go to a pub to play, to have a drink or something, there isn't a DJ, there is a band playing, and they're playing their own music. If you walk from this block to the next block, there is a band house, and everyone was doing their stuff. Along the line, we lost all of that. We lost everything. And Ghana is one of the richest places when it comes to music. I can say that boldly.
Yeah.
Hugh Masekela, legendary Hugh Masekela, R.I.P., he came to Ghana to learn so much. Fela came to Ghana to learn so much. Orlando Julius, Richard Bona, they all came to Ghana from back in the day. But we lost it. Yeah. We lost it all. So we want to bring it back. We want to bring it back. So what we've done so far, just people seeing us, our friends and co-musicians seeing us, has triggered this whole urge to want to visit Highlife again. Now, if you go on Facebook, you see so many of our friends trying to reflect on their inner Highlife's vibe and bring it out. And that's really important for us because we're not looking to get money. We're looking to get money, but it's not our main objective. We want to be able to, create some kind of awareness so our fellow musicians can think about Highlife and even exploit it more because that's what we have inside of us. And we're doing a great job, I must say, because everyone is now thinking to do more Highlife. If we have so many Ghanaians doing Highlife, we patronize it in the right way. And if you go to wherever, if maybe December to Remember or Ghana Meets Niger, we have 3 Highlife bands fused in with what we're happening. In a way, it's gonna, the young community, they are gonna love it. If what we sell to them is what they take, So that's what we're trying to do, and we try to put in for our live stage set. We try to put in some shaku shaku. He does all the guara guara and all those dance. So the young community has something they can relate to.
Sure.
Exactly, and we keep it more live and more, energetic, so we can be able to still get the old community is default, they love it already, but we need the young people to like it as well. Okay. So hopefully this has influenced most of the young musicians to rethink, to want to do Highlife, and
Right. Sorry, before the tour, we did one show at the Roskilde's office before we left, and the fans that comes to Roskilde's office are more of the youth vibe, and it was so amazing how everyone was like, whoa, you guys, man, Highlife, and we were like, let me say, like youth palm, Mwaji Highlife, Atu say palm. Everyone was like, it was like, wow. So I think by and by the youth is getting the vibe, and they really love it.
And the more opportunities we give to people like you, young people
Sure. So, when you switch on your TV or you take your mobile phone and every day you are seeing young musicians like this, like we, doing old Highlife music and dancing it to the modern dance that is already trending, it keeps on reminding the youth about what we have.
Exactly. So currently, in terms of the band, how many people are in there? What kind of a band is it?
Well, it's a 9-piece band. Okay. But one member, he couldn't join us on tour, at least for this one. So there are 9 of us. Dominic plays guitar. He plays gong gong, and then a few other stuff. And Stroma plays talking drum. You see that typical Kuma, because he used to play for Tune 4 and all that. So he has the typical Ashanti vibe, and he writes great songs and all that. So collectively, and our hornsmen, they've understudied all the indigenous, legendary horns players. So they have that thing inbuilt in them. So we have the 2 hornsmen, and we have the keyboard guy's name is Nanaboche. Yeah, and then we have Prince Labi on drums, and he's done stuff with even Richard Bona. He's done stuff with Pat Thomas and Kwashibu area, and
Cool. Fantastic. So in terms of other dates and gigs coming up, what else should we look forward to from Santrofi?
Okay, yeah, we're going to be performing at Plus 233 on the 10th of August.
Okay.
And then we are looking to do a few shows here and there, and we're looking actually to spend more time together and prep ourselves for the next round, because I told my guys, now this is how it's happening. The next level we gotta get even bigger. That's what we want to do, because we're not content with how we sound, or we want to grow and keep on growing and never stop ending. So we're gonna spend more time together as a team. Now we have even a better relationship. Before then we didn't. Before then we were just playing around, but now we coming together on tour. We eat together. We took like 20 balls. We took 20 balls of Banku on tour.
Yeah, man.
No, you're making a mistake. 40. Yeah.
So with that, it keeps the whole unity. Like we are so united. We love each other. When there's a little problem, we try find a way, sort it out, and we move on. So that is a something that really fascinates me and makes me hopeful for the future and all that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we can only wish you guys the best.
Thank you.
I mean, we did a little bit of a live feed, and people were already loving it. So like we all agree, there needs to be more opportunities for people to embrace the kind of music you're doing. It is our music, and so we shouldn't let it die.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So all the best from myself, my crew, and catch you soon.
One more thing. There's this thing we always do on stage.
Yeah.
We thought maybe we show you guys, so whenever you see us doing it, you can join us. It goes like this. Santrofi no master.
Hey, 2, 3, go.
Yeah. No, Amel didn't get it. Now you have it. Let's try one more time.
Santrofi no master.
Hey,
2, 3, go.
Yeah.